Come on, come on, come on. Oot. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Let me refresh. Dang, come on, come on, come on, come on. You could do this, YouTube. YouTube is so okay. There we go. We're in. We're in. We are in. We are in that thing. All right, so let me see here. Let me see here. Ariana Grande. Hi. I hear you got the Quiet Storm music playing in the background. Hilarious. Hey, Becky said and did. And will put up some Kirk. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go, y'all. We are finally getting into some YouTube requests that they've been asking for like 6 months. We got 6 months of requests to get through. Let me see here. Let me see here. But first, before I start digging into the crates to figure out the YouTube request, we're going to start with Sly. We're going to start with the live requests here. If y'all have requests, let me know in the chat as well. Oh, Prince Loyalty. Prince Loyalty, thank you for the scalp rubs. Look at all this. It's all out. It is all out, Fat Keys. No, Fat Keys. Prince Loyalty, come on back. Come on back. What do we really mean? Okay. Oh, and I got to pause, but you know it pauses where we are, so it'll launch right back into that Fat Keys. You know, we would sing the whole thing. We sing the whole thing. So yes, any live reaction requests will also get pushed to the front of the queue as we try to dig. Because I'm gonna have to like figure out a way to be on YouTube and search in my comments and be like, will you and react to try to find these. That boy Tipsy, hi Tipsy, what's up? Welcome in here. Okay, let me get the right browser for this so then we don't get disconnected on YouTube. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we have a Led Zeppelin. Give me one more moment. Let me red circle emoji so y'all know that I'm actually recording. If I, don't quite read the comments like I usually do, I like to read them all, but we will be recording. So let me let y'all know that. Oh, I didn't even change the title. Okay, what we can do though is I'll say YouTube reactions. Reactions. Okay, YouTube react. Sorry, y'all. Shows. Okay. Update that. All right, there we go. Oh, snap. So actually, someone may be wondering. So we have an ad rolling. So we're going to wait till the ads are over before we start the recording, okay? Reaction. Yes. There's even wrong. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on a sparrow. That's the reason why I sing. Glory, hallelujah. You're the reason why I sing. Oh, thank you for this request, Fat Keys. You love this song? Yes, King Stream. And King Dream. Here's the other thing, right? With your name, I was thinking like the dream of a king. But are you talking like MLK? MLK? I almost said ML King, which same name. Is that the King's dream that you're referring to? Hey, Cleo, let me. Someone may be wondering when we sing a song. Oh, wait. At times we may be. Now I got to think differently about what I'm going to dress and wear tomorrow. I just realized. Because I was going to ask him ahead of time, like, oh, what's the dress code for whatever concert this is? I didn't know if it was hip hop to gospel to whatever else, soul he works in, R&B. But I'm like, now I might be on TV. So I might have to like do my hair tonight. Oh, the King's Dream. Oh, yes. The King of Kings. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. Okay, not just that little old King Dream. Yes. Yes. Yes, Becky's. Y'all, we got 27 seconds left. Elvis. Goodness gracious. In your heart, just be a singing. Oh, wait, that was a witness. The song will never end. And if somebody asked you. And here's the other thing about like growing up in like black church. You only kind of had to know somewhat how the song went to be able to perform it and sing it on Sunday. Because the way you don't have to remember these lyrics, because he's going to tell you exactly how to get through this thing. We will sing our song to Jesus, the one whom we adore. Because it also is so many lyrics too. I sing because I'm happy. You said this was the first gospel song you learned how to play on the keys, fat keys. On the keys is the question. Okay. He can make a song, right? King's Dream. So yeah, people ran through these lyrics like, oh, goodness gracious. Especially when you don't remember parts of it and you're just like, love is while I sing. Glory, hallelujah. Okay. I give the praise to you. All right, yes. Woo! Song, yes. And we're going to launch right back in when we are through and maybe on the next break. Let me see here. Now we're about to launch into the first request of the evening. Okay, Sly, it's a little bit longer of a song. Is there a space I can start it or stop it? I'm going to do like a 6-minute limit. Okay. Or maybe 4.5 minutes because we have so many songs to get through this evening. And I feel like the beginning is the most important part because it looks like that is the most listened to part. If I look at this graph down here, start at the beginning, stop whenever you feel. Okay, thank you, Sly. That's exactly what the graph tells us. All right, y'all. Here we go. Oh my goodness. So thank you so much, Sly, for suggesting this song for us to listen to. Oh, wait. Whoops. That is not how we can do this. I might have already been taken down on YouTube. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Y'all, I'm over here acting like I ain't never done this before. All right, I got to set up my stream differently. I got to be big. And I got to make the video small and backwards. It might already be set up that way if I click into this. Okay, it's flipped. All right, here we go. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. We have a request from Sly Net. It is Led Zeppelin When the Levee Breaks. Okay. 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 Mm. It's interesting. This is like so many songs put together, but all one thread of a song at the same time. Aw. Woo. Okay, yeah, we went actually way farther. I was like 6 minutes and 22 seconds in, 25 seconds in, and it was really really interesting. Right? It's like you the substance is starting to take effect. Like, goodness gracious. Ah. So it's like when it first started, I was like, okay, it's fairly, just the drums, and you said they're fairly iconic as well, Sly. But then as we were getting deeper into it, I was like, oh, there's some really interesting things they're doing here and there. As I was saying in the middle of that, it felt like there were a bunch of little snippets of songs, but very familiar in the grand scheme of the entire song happening. It was like these 30-second motifs inside of the song of different variations. Like at one point, they kind of sounded like they were rapping like some Beastie Boys. And then towards the end, it sounded like a little bit more futuristic, like they were doing some effects to the vocals too. But yeah, I didn't feel what Kenny was saying. You said it feels like this should be playing on the radio of a cult that lives in the woods in a horror video game. Dot dot. I didn't feel that at first. I just felt like, oh, it's trippy. It's very trippy, like 70s esque. They are surrounded by all of these different genres that are out there. Everybody feels a little bit eclectic and avant garde, and all of the different things. Everything is so new and not set in stone. So I think they lived in a different world where you could just kind of do whatever, and it was your artistic expression and freedom as an artist. But now for us, we've put things in such specific boxes that hearing something like this does feel really out there instead of just like, oh, it's just art. But yeah, right towards that last little part, yeah, I was getting a little uncomfortable. I was feeling a little like actually a little nauseous. And you mentioned maybe their drugs are kicking in. Yeah, yeah, it was feeling a little bit weird for me as well. So very, very interesting. Led Zeppelin, we've heard a few songs from them, more and more variety, and just, hearing the influences of the influences. So, yeah, very, very cool. Thank you so much, Sly, for sharing this one. And now I think I had another person who had a link. I think Rhino Fro, did you say you had something you wanted us to listen to as well? You said like the Black Keys Run Right Back. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. So would never be accepted by producers today. You know what it would be? The DJs on college radio. I mentioned that before. Those guys are a little bit out of the box and playing some really interesting things. Because, when you are in that transition of going from a teenager to an adult, it's a very unique time period and you're open to so much and you're discovering the world and all of that. So they have an audience in college that will listen to whatever the DJ wants practically. And they're going to find people who like it as well. Because usually growing up, you're going to listen to the same things you've been listening to in your childhood instead of you finding your way, which is a part of college too, hopefully for y'all, for everybody. But thank you so much, Sly. Very, very cool. And now we're on to Rhino Fro. And let's see here. You have, what is this? Da-da-da. Okay. I don't think I've heard of this group before. It looks rockish. Unexpected. There's so much going on. So there's rock. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, it's like rock, pop, punk, uh, bluegrass. Wait, no. I'm like, watch them be like a Christian group. Like, watch this be like some youth group. Okay. Yo, uh, what? What just happened? But I do okay. I what I do know is that some this is Japanese, right? Uh and I know that there are Japanese like anime and it'll have like the theme song when it's coming on or the song the title credit songs when it's going off and it'll be so much going on Oh, Korean? No, 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 no. Is it? Oh my goodness. Japanese. Okay. I'm like, my ex was Korean. I'm about to be like, oh no. um, what was I about to say? So yeah, I know that it's sometimes such a mix and a mash of emotions and feelings that sometimes are very intense, like all the different places that they went with this. They went like to the softest place and then the hardest place, and then the hardest drums to the one of the most offensive instruments, which is the harmonica, but it's also very melodic at the same time. I'm sorry if I offended anybody who loves the harmonica. Rhino Fro's son, oh my goodness, you're gonna get him a harmonica. That sounds amazing. I'd love to hear some if you want to record it and put it in the Discord. He said Japan is good. Just make animes. I love Dragon Ball. Love pizza. He said I love pizza. I like animes and Dragon Ball. WTF is the song. Peace. I love that you put the peace sign up so that we know you're not, it's not war, but it's confusion. Yeah, that's, oh man, y'all got me all the way in some things today. Uh, and then this girl in the beginning, I like her little curly hair. We only get to hear her for like a second though. And this is why I was like, okay, this is a Christian youth group. We walk out from the darkness. It says we're like, keep on shining. But then at one point, y'all, when I made a face, he did he did this movement, and we don't know what he was saying because it was in Japanese. And I was just like, hey, yo, what did you just say that we don't know what you just said when all of your English lyrics are light and fluffy and sweet? Break the walls and carve a new world. And maybe they're just also talking about like being unique. Wait, is she in Tim's and a jersey? They both in Tim's. Okay, all right. They swagged out. And she got sparkles on her like baggy, ripped up jeans. And she got like a little Asian fro. Very cute. Okay, that's crazy, man. Thank you so much, Rhino Fro. You said, I believe they've done work in anime, but they've been big since the early 2000s. Okay, yeah, this feels very anime coded. Almost a million subscribers, 1.3 million views. Oh, whoops. Yeah, 1.3 million views from within a year. Okay. They're performing in Japan. Very nice. Oof. Translate to English. On June 14th, that's such a funny date for me. That's Donald Trump's birthday. My wife, our baby, and the reason I know that, hold on, my address used to be 614. So anytime I see that number, those two things pop in my head almost every time. My wife, our baby, in the early stages of pregnancy, and I were planning to attend our first ever world concert at Tokyo Dome. However, we recently learned that our baby had passed away. She had to undergo emergency surgery. The song was released when everything seemed so dark in my mind. Listening to Everworld's music is helping me move forward, even just a little. Once the surgery is successful and I'm feeling better, I plan to attend the concert with my wife and our baby in heaven. I'm looking forward to receiving lots of courage and hope from their music. Thank you for always creating such wonderful music. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That this band is uplifting people, is what I want to say is sweet. It's so sad to hear about losing. Oh, especially someone so, new to your family and you don't get to really experience the time with them. Um, that is good that they are healing and they found a way to heal through that as well. Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Now we are going to, let me see. Let's look into what we might find with YouTube. Let's see here. Okay, y'all, how am I going to do this? All right, let me go to YouTube. We'll play some music while we're figuring this out. Let me see here. Where is? Okay. 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 Let's see. Reason why I sing. Okay, now let's see. Content, community, viewer post, comments. Okay, viewer posts, mention, search. Okay. 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 Oh, hold on. Request. Okay. All right. I found some results. All right, y'all. Okay, it's probably really loud. Sorry, we normally have that at like a quarter of the volume. But the first person that I have up here, they're asking me to react to SB19. Look at that. We're going straight into more, looks like potentially K pop. But they didn't give me an exact song to listen to. Let me see. I think somebody else has asked for SB. Who is this? SB19. Okay. Another Filipino, please. SB19 is up and coming. I'm reading a comment from YouTube. SB19 is up and coming. Hottest boy group for me, at least. But yeah, they are going to perform in Lollapalooza this coming summer. If you can please see their song Quit, live performance, or time in first take. Okay, so the first person didn't say a specific thing, but this person has given us two. So let's see, Quit, SB. Okay, actually, hold on, let me read this one more time. ATINME requested another Filipino, and this is also after I reacted to Janine Burdin. So this is two people from that video, because she's Filipino, have asked us to listen to SB19. I think it'll be my first time listening to, especially a Filipino boy group. And it says they're up and coming, hottest boy group for me at least. But yeah, they're going to perform at Lollapalooza this coming summer. If you can please see their song Quit, live performance, or time in first take. All right. Let's see. And he said they said live, Quit, live performance. Okay. We're in it. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Oh. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. Okay. A lot bit more. Shield your ears. Oh, I'll be picture perfect in your eyes. Aw. Oh. Oh, man. Man. Okay. Okay. So, speaking of all the things we just experienced with the last group we were watching and reacting to, as soon as it started, y'all, I immediately was feeling like this is giving also like a youth group, like Christian singing, concert. And then to hear some of those lyrics, and I think it's about not quitting, and he's like in your spirit, just even just the way the music is structured, it's like I wonder what Fat Keys would say about it, because I wonder if he would say Hillsong, as he said when we were actually listening to the other Filipino artist, which is Janine Burdin. And even this set is so interesting. I don't know if I'll get like a good shot at like, yeah, like they also have the jumbotrons, right? And it's the lyrics at the bottom of it, like they are in a church service. Like, I don't know if I've seen that before in just a regular concert that you're going to put the closed captioning at the bottom. I've only seen that in churches. And I think maybe I'm looking at that because I used to run that machine at church for a group that was a rock band that then was performing in nightclubs. So I am so curious if there's any overlap with this and them. And even when they first started singing, I was like, he sounds like he's singing in English, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. And then I'm like, oh no, he is. Like I was thinking maybe the words were similar sounding to English. I don't know if I'm making any sense to y'all, but I think maybe through the accent too. I just was not sure at first. And then I'm like, wait, I think the whole song is in English, actually. You know? Oh, hi, big fan. How are you? Welcome in here from YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is so interesting. Have you heard of SB19 before? Very, very cool. And it looks like they have some really, really diehard fans as well. J. Krim, what's going on? One of your song requests was playing earlier, by the way. Big dub. Big dub, J. Crimson. Thank you so much for coming to the game show that we won last night. That's so crazy. We came out of nowhere, J. Crim. And I was even saying to the other team behind the scenes when we would go to break, I was like, y'all are actually dialed in. Like, y'all are definition of working together and getting this thing done. And we had to come back. And we had to come back. Very, very cool. I am so curious, though. I am so curious. I want to listen to the other song that the person mentioned. Yeah, they also mentioned time in the first take. Time in the first take. I'm going to put the whole thing in there. I don't know if that's quite what they wanted me to do, but time in the first play take. Okay. Oh, it's the first take. Oh. And so what I think first thing that came to mind was that it's a recording and this is their first literal take of the recording. We never really know. We never really know that, but if that's what they mean, we'll just check it out and see what happens from here. 9 months ago, 2 million views. Chaos. Okay, recording studio. I love the color gray. I love all the different grays and silvers. Aw. Of course, this is the first take. Sorry. Aw. Ooh. So it so it looks like this is a whole channel dedicated to performances that is one take, first take, and that is the one they put on the channel. That's really, really cool of a concept too. I really love that idea because, especially now in a world where there's so much editing and perfecting, and you have all of these chances to do these different things. Like, it's something very special about that first time you lay something down, especially in a group like that. So that's really, really cool of a concept. Um, with the group, I'm so glad we listened to a second song as well. Very inspirational in many ways too. Just kind of like I was saying, like, it's some people think we have so much time to redo and all that kind of stuff, and sometimes living in the moment, or feeling like, one life to live, that can really help us to get so much more done with the little bit of time that we have. Um, and so the other thing though is when it comes to the vocals, part of me was wondering, if there might be a little bit of editing on some of the vocals. And I heard, like, especially for Filipino artists, it's so important that they are singing honestly, and they're not, at least for the culture and for the art, the fans that have responded to us doing Janine Bardin's reaction, that it is a very big deal culturally that they have great singers and artists. And so I can tell they're giving every ounce of them to this. Um, there were a couple of moments though, that felt like they were also at the edge of their voices. They're singing a song that is kind of has a lot of emotion, a lot of power behind it, but it's not fully translating in the vocals for me. And some of those parts, and I say that often. I'll be like, oh, if you can sing to the edge, people can really feel that. But sometimes, if it's really the edge and you don't have anything else to give, it feels like a strain instead. And that does the complete opposite feeling of feeling like, oh, it's, oh, they're yearning for something so strongly. It can feel like you're like dying, if the strain is just like taking every ounce out of you and you can like barely breathe. So there's, now that I think about this, it's like there's a thin line between it coming across as this powerful emotional thing or this thing that is about to take you out. um, there was also a little moment when the beat was about to drop, and I feel like they might have missed it in the physical performance. I was just like, oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I need to like have a notepad out and like take notes of the exact moment some of these things happen. Um, but yeah. Oh, I could, they said they were nervous. They said they were nervous. I think it might be right here. Like that part. He did the arm thing, but it was, I'm like, oh, and it just left me feeling so empty inside because I was like ready for that thing to hit, and it didn't hit at the right time, or maybe he wasn't ready for it. And if this is a newer song for them, they might not have fully embodied the music, the timings, and all of that. But for them to be so big of an artist, I would expect for them to have been even more prepared for it. But I did like his voice at that part. Like I was conflicted when I was listening to it at first. I was like, oh, ooh, he's doing an interesting thing with his voice right now. But I feel like that was him getting into the space of like, oh, I really feel this, and I want to let y'all know. I think he's also the rapper of the group, so I think that's kind of how that ended up happening that way. Yes, yeah. So very, very interesting. I'm so glad that we got to, travel more of the world. This is my first time knowingly listening to a Filipino boy group and Filipino men after Janine Burdin. And they're so cute, by the way. Like they're so cute. Their voices are so. I'm like, how do I describe it? Because I don't want it to sound crazy what I'm about to say, but it is very soft and like um but in like a boy group type of way, you know? And they're so cute. And like even though like this way of speaking and it's like, I've heard a lot of Filipino people talk before. We hear, especially in America now, like a lot of the people we have customer service with, by the way, we do outsource a lot to the Philippines. And so I do hear the voice quite a bit. But then to hear the singing, now it makes sense that it does feel very natural to their speaking voice and the timbre. And yeah, it all makes sense now. I'm so glad to have heard this very, very much. And let me see, y'all. Hold up, hold up. He said, can you listen to Honor Roll by Masika? Okay, we can do that. Welcome back, Fat Keys. D May voice. Exactly, Jay Crimson. Yo, Gash, welcome in here. Can I listen to Honor Roll by Masika? Absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome in here. So that's 2 votes for Honor Roll for Masika. Absolutely. Let's do it. I'm probably counting Bruno Mars as Filipino or not. Oh, Rhino, thank you, thank you. And that's what I also was saying, like that I know of. I'm sure I had heard Filipino singing before, but you don't always know. And I forgot because here's the thing: Bruno Mars, I think he's a couple of things. He's not just Filipino, um, as well. Because didn't he perform with? Oh man, I'm about to mess this up. Did he perform with the Super Bowl performance? Oh man, y'all gonna have to let me know. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Okay, so now we're gonna listen to Honor Roll by Masika. Let's take a look. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Okay, one moment. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Doing a whole production. And doing a whole production at the same time and getting prepared for editing or getting these videos put up as well. So let's see. You said it's explicit full disclosure. Thank you, Yogesh. I appreciate that. So let's see. Honor Roll by Masika. Okay. All right. We have some live requests. Who is this? From Yogesh, as well as One Sick 06. And they gave us a full disclosure that it is a bit explicit. And it says Honor Roll featuring Gad. Looks like there's just a visualizer or just like a image, a moving image. All right, here we go. Hey yo, hold on. He was saying some things. Hold on. He was saying some things. He was saying some things, okay? And I don't know what 80% of that stuff was. Okay? It felt AI-ish. Okay, J Crim. When did this come out? 22 hours ago? What? This just happened. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. I was thinking like, oh, let's see if it's like a long time ago and maybe not. But wow. It didn't feel that way to me, Krem. It felt very authentically, at least in the way that it sounded. It didn't sound like it was recorded as AI, right? Sounds like a voice. I mean, they have 1.69 million subscribers. I don't think that sounded too outside a dance hall for it to have been just like AI. You know what I'm saying? What did you feel that made you feel that way? Let me ask. But I feel like since I only understood like 15%, 10, 15% of what he was saying, there's a chance that he was nasty in this song because he was saying something in the hook each time that I'm like, I don't think he's saying what I think I'm hearing because what I'm hearing don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? He says Caribbean music, a genre called dance hall. Yes, exactly. Yes, familiar with dance hall. I haven't listened to like a ton of dance hall in my day. But I do, familiar, absolutely familiar with how that feels. For sure. This is very, very authentically what I would also consider dance hall from my limited knowledge about it. But that was really cool. And you said leaking J Creme and it's raining in the picture up here. You said 10 or 15%. You say psh, if that, Rhino Fro, if that. Y'all had me saying some patois a few months ago, and I had no idea. Y'all had to tell me what I was saying as well. But wow, you said it's nice. You guessed. Well, oh, it feels generated. Well, what about it feels generated? Because now we're in a funny part of art, right, J. Cram? Like now there are people who draw and they draw amazingly, and then they'll get accused of like, oh, that's AI, But we gotta we gotta come together and figure out how we gonna feel, how we gonna find out what's what. Um, and what makes us feel the feelings that we have. We got to share that with each other. We got to feel it together and be like, this is what I'm feeling. Take my feelings and let's discuss. He said he's Jamaican. He's really versatile and probably the leading artist in the genre right now. He had a really big song recently, Whites. Okay. Okay. I'm curious. Let's see. And let's put the lyrics up with it. Okay, great, great, great. So we're also check this out. Uh, Wait a second. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I went ahead and flipped over the lyrics because sometimes these lyric videos aren't quite the same for blocking things on YouTube. And then I realized you don't have it at the bottom. I realized I could put like the closed captioning down there at least. But my goodness. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I have these lyrics and I was looking at it and I'm like, the way I still don't know what he's saying. I'm reading right along with him. And I'm like, man, I think it's war. I think he's battling somebody. But then he said, uh, I can't even repeat the part that I kind of understood because I'm like, wow, I think it's X and R rated at the same time. So yeah, I don't even know. But interesting. Very interesting voice. Um, and feels very authentically like Caribbean for sure, for sure, for sure. So thank you for the request over from YouTube as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, and you said, how do you guys not know about this man? Yogesh. There's so much music, Yogesh, and my background isn't in this genre. So I've studied in classical hip, like American hip hop, R&B, pop, jazz. Like I've worked in those professionally, which means I've had to dig deep and dive into those things. And then you don't end up with a lot of time to hear every genre across the world, even though dance hall is one of the most popular genres. I do know that. No, not saying it's a small genre at all, but I just haven't heard a ton of it. It's based on who you're around, really. And I don't really go out dancing like that. Like I feel like this is something I would probably hear if I was out dancing. I used to work in venues and stuff back in my day. But I'm not out there like that. So I'll miss a lot of these things. Um, and Infinite Tech, how are you? Welcome in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You said XG next. Is there a song that you want me to listen to or that for us to listen to, J. Crim from XG? You said react to literally any song by Hey Nothing. Okay. You want to give us a specific one though? Yeah, back in my day. Yeah, back in my day. Back in my day. Infinite Tech. Oh, thank you so much. Good to see you. I hope your conference I hope it settled down well. It wrapped up in all the best ways that you wanted to. So let me see here. You said, yeah, give me a song by XG, give me a song by Hey Nothing, or I can just type in Hey Nothing into the search bar. Okay. Okay, I'll go to videos, I can go to most popular. Um, Main, is that the one you'd like? Looks like it's the most popular. Yep, we finished it up this past Wednesday with the finale. Yes, mission accomplished. Oh, that's so good. On to the next event. Are you in event production, by the way? Because I want to do an event very, very soon. And so I'm gonna reach out to producers and things like that to help me put it on. So if you are open to stuff like that, can you like DM me? You can whisper me or DM me on. Oh, absolutely. I love it. Absolutely. Can you send me a Discord message? That would be the best way to message me, even though I am behind on the message. So I might not get to it for like a week, but that is the best way to message me if you want it to be absolutely seen by me, at least eventually. Okay. So first, I have the link for XG while we wait to see if Maine is one that we're going to listen to with You're the Best at Games. Welcome in here, by the way. Nice to meet you. All right. So we have an XG song. J. Krim, thank you so much for the request. Oh, is this the same group that you played for me before? Oh, okay. Okay. Production. Oh no. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. All night, rock the night. Okay. Okay, she said, I'm going to just do a cover real quick. No scrubs. No scrubs. Looking like TLC. Trying to holler at me. I don't want a scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. What is happening? J. Krim. J. Krim, what is happening? Yeah, Infinite Tech, they were both covers. And so, okay, and this makes the triumvirate complete because we listened to XG the first time and they did the rappers because apparently there's like 9 girls in this group. Okay, y'all. J. Crim, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, it's like 9 of them. And the first 4 that we saw perform, they were the rappers and they were rapping on some iconic beats, like American hip hop beats that we know. You know what I'm saying? Now this time around, they 3 of the 4 songs that the singers of the group did were very much so like Black American production, and then the last 2 were just full out covers of Black American songs. And we already know this is a thing, right? Is K-pop is based on literally the guy who founded it. Black American culture is what founded K-pop. And so it's really cool. Like, we loved it for so long. Anyone who loves to do the art. But that was just, I don't know if I was ready for that. I don't know if I was ready for that. Okay. To just do the song, Rock With You, and then no scrubs, practically dressed like they would be dressed for TLC. Just very, very interesting. And I'm actually looking at the 4 songs that they did. I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't start with the 2 covers and then go into their original songs, which is what it looks like. It looks like you have an original here and an original there. And then it looks like the one that was most replayed was No Scrubs. And so you usually might start with someone people know and then you go into something they don't know. And that's what happens at like live performances. Oh, remembering some of this stuff. Live artists, when you're first getting heard, a lot of times you'll do a cover in the beginning, just so people know that you can perform art in a way that they're familiar with. And then after that, you then go into your own original stuff, because then there may be a little more invested into hearing you than if you just launched into a song they never heard of and they're just like gonna be talking and having conversations and all sorts of things. Um, but very, very interesting. Thank you, Jay Crimson, for introducing us to the rest of XG. And let me see here. You said you react to the whole playlist that you sent me. Can you put it in the reaction channel in Discord? We won't do the whole playlist tonight, but we can definitely do it a different day for sure. Let me know. And Yogesh said for dance hall, if you want to learn more about that, listen to Suave or Extra Lessons by Alkaline. Very chill songs. Okay, very, very cool. Thank you for sharing that too. Reacting to XG Part 1. Oh, I feel you. J. Krim, you about to be producing the show? I would love it. Let me know. You can give me titles and thumbnails and the content. I'm here for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, great performance of the song. Oh, great. Our aspect was all there. Oh, great. Fat Keys, look at you. And that takes a lot. Fat Keys will roast if he does not like it. And he got a plus from Fat Keys. Love to see it. Oh, King of the Misfits. Hey, how are you? Hope you had a great stream. How was your stream, by the way? You said, please react to one of the new songs by Hey Nothing. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. That's what we'll do next. Thank you for the request. Okay. You said some here and there. Oh, for sure. We can. We can. I do like to just kind of hit something and go down the journey. You know, I do like to just, you know, do their whole thing. Like we did a Pink Floyd day. You know what I'm saying? I like to, be locked in to fully have more of the context around it. But please, if you put it in the Discord, we can decide. Maybe we will chop it up. We might. But by the way, full disclosure, when I get out of stream, my brain empties out. That's why I'm always like, if you want me to remember something, please put it in the Discord, in the reaction channel, or message me directly, because I turn this off and my brain empties. It really does. Okay, so do you do reactions to freestyles? Yes, we do. Infinite Tech, we do it. We do reactions to everything, anything. Absolutely. Thank you, J. Krim. Thank you so, 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 so much. My evening's going very well. And let's see here. I hope this ain't for you. We got to get together very soon, King of the Misfits. While I'm in town. In Mufasa voice, remember who you are. He said, ooh, that's cool. I got some suggestions if you like to go deep dive some music. Absolutely. Infinite Tech. We are game. All right. So I am the best at games. We're looking at the latest songs that they have. Give me the best one. What's the one? What do you want us to hear? Because it might only be one song. Let's see here. Yeah, anything, but just name something for me if you don't mind. Oh, Live at the Roxy. Oh, absolutely. A long time lever is a banger. Okay, I love it. We want to hear your favorite. Let's see. Long time lever. Okay, 1 month ago. Okay, these are short, though. Okay, so just this top one that's 42 seconds, is that, or the 58-second one? It'll be out on Thursday. Oh, it looks like it's out because this was a month ago. No, the full video is a My lyric video. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Long time. Wait, not long time. What was it? Yeah, long time lever. Okay. Long time lever. Okay. Okay. We found it. All right. Okay. So thank you so much. I'm the best at games. Thank you so much for the request of Hey Nothing Long Time Lever featuring B. Porges. Oh, not them starting the video just because we hovered over it. Okay, here we go. Aww. Okay. They better get it. Stay for winter. Still. Won't you stay through winter? Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, oh, that was interesting. That was interesting. Very, very interesting. Very indie, indie cute. Just like, I mean, and the video makes it feel like they are just some buddies from like high school, and they, made some songs together. They got a camera out and they just filmed a whole bunch of stuff. But I thought that was really nice. Very, very nice. I'm curious now, like how many followers? Yeah, 63,000. That's a lot. Very much like a indie cool situation. Oh, their next show is here in Charlotte. Oh wait, no, not next. Oh, that's the next that's near me. Um, but oh yeah, well the next one is actually in North Carolina though, in Asheville. This entirely feels like my friend who's from Asheville and makes music. She grew up also in like a lot of stuff like this. It feels like they're very much so performing at these like the venues that are about 250 to 500 people in these different cities and towns. Oh, the El Rey Theater. Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than that, though. Oh, that's so awesome. Good for them. This is nice. And so many different cities, too. Oh, very, very nice. They're jumping all around, really. Well, I guess this kind of goes up north and then northeast. Um, oh, wait, did y'all kill me off in the end? And that's also what I was thinking when my face and my expression started to change towards the end of that. It got really sad because it was like, long time. Wait, leave her. Won't you stay through winter? And then at the end, they're like, go, 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 go. And I was in my head, like, on the count of three, go, go, go. And I was like, no, 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 don't do it, don't do it. But yeah, they were like, go, 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 go. And I'm like, oh, I think they're like breaking up or leaving or something. And I kind of did think like when she was hanging out the side of the door of the car and driving away, it got a little, unique toward the end, feeling a little bit more eclectic, like Radiohead esque, where it's pop, but like um, emotional, uncomfortable sometimes in some of the different things that they do in the pop. But yeah, that was really cool. Um, and very very cool. So it's a 2009 movie, but I can't prove. Oh, you guys are like pixies or something. Oh, I miss when life felt like this. I love everything about this. You guys did amazing. Oh, yeah, it did feel um, very authentically like late 90s, early 2000s. Uh, and that's, yeah, interesting that they also gave that year to 2009. Yeah, around that time. Very cool. Thank you so much for sharing this. I'm the best at games. Long time lever is a banger in your opinion. Yeah, know the full video. Oh, you said those. You passed it on the homepage. That one. Okay, absolutely. We got it. We got it. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, how she filmed a high school project music video with Drew Carey. But here's the thing, by the way, I was like looking at this person, but at the same time, that part also gives Taylor Swift, by the way. Feels like she may have grown up listening to Taylor, but didn't want to maybe officially become Taylor. I just realized they were popping it. I just realized they did the energy transfer type thing. Well, not transfer, but like what is this dance called when you take it out their chest and then they just now are popping it. He did the robot at one point. All sorts of things. all sort of things. Thank you so much for sharing this. This was really, really cool. Um, I feel like I want to listen to more of this. I'm actually going to subscribe. I'm curious about some of the other stuff, but we won't listen to it right now. But I want to go back and maybe listen to some more things of theirs. Thank you so much for letting us know about it. And let me see here. Yeah, you're the best at games. Yeah, thank you for letting us know. Cakes, how's it going, Cakes? What is up? He said you've been living under a rock. Didn't know Rapsy has a new project coming. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, she's going to be also on the first season of goodness gracious, I always forget his name. It's like I was working with the company that managed him, and I just never. He picks the citrus from the tree, and then he talks about like DEI. He's from Chicago, a rapper. Um, Y'all know what I'm talking about. Goodness gracious, that guy. He has a show. Um, he has a show. You want to interview her? Aw. Well, she's very busy. She got a whole lot going on. Uh, did you see it, Cakes? I'm like, I don't know if you were here. Did you see the old video? I pulled up some old archival footage of her that I recorded. I think I have the first ever live performances of her on one of my YouTube channels. Long time ago. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. And it's funny because on YouTube, someone mentioned Rhapsody and didn't know that I knew her, and I thought it was so funny. I was like, wait, that would be so funny if again someone's like, oh yeah, just gonna start talking about Rhapsody. I'm like, oh, that's really really funny. Okay, let me see here. Let's get back to requests, and we're gonna do. Hold on one moment. Un momento. Okay. I just want to make sure that I put y'all's comments on these videos. Oh, I'm making my life hard, aren't I? I want to like put the comments on the video when they go up. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Now let's go back to YouTube. I don't think we have any other live reactions right now. Whoops, SB19. Let me see. Let me say hi. I just reacted to this live and the video should go up soon. React to them live. Okay, let me do another one really quickly. Reply. Hi. Reacted to both of those songs live and the video should go up soon. There we go. All right, now let me do react to. um Hold on one moment. Um mm, one more moment on the channel. Okay. Okay, one moment. Oh, snap. There's a couple of comments I never saw. Wait a second. Oh, one more moment. One more moment. Talked about. Uh, uh, one moment. Um, um, okay. Sorry. Someone was saying some crazy stuff. I had to just respond real quick to that. Okay. Now let me see. Thank you for your reaction. Oh, okay. 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 So my next one up is da, 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 da. So thank you so much for reacting to Filipino singer Janine. I really appreciate your reaction. Try react to Morsit Aman, Rise Up. It's a cover by Andra Day. Okay, hold on. Wait, I'm not recording. Let me let me read this again real quick. So we're on to the next comment. And it's from Alexander Pama, 1791. Thank you for reacting to Filipino singer Janine. I really appreciate your reaction. Try to react to Morsit Amen, Rise Up. It's a cover by Andra Day. Um, that's another very special situation. Because a couple of you know that I used to sing for, well, not for Andra Day, but I was I was a worship leader at her church, actually, and that's how I met her uh, quite a bit ago. And so this song is very special to me. She released this right after we met. Um, and it just blew up all over the world, it feels like. More said, Amen, rise up. Okay. And we're going to take a listen to this right now. Let's go. I've not heard of this person before. I gotta find it somewhere. Oh, I put reaction in there. Whoops. Okay. Rise Up. Oh, it's the same radio station that did the thing for Janine Bardin. All right. Here we go. Oh man. So this is gonna be very personal for me to hear this as well. I'm like, why am I a little nervous right now? Oh my goodness. It seems like it's probably gonna be amazing. It has 2 million views over 6 years. All right, so let's see here. In the world? So, so, okay, there's a few things happening inside of me right now. Okay. The first thing is I am now a little more vigilant, vigilant when I listen to anything from Wish 1075 because we listened to, Janine Bardin over there. It was a really amazing performance. And then there's been a little bit of commentary in my comments, especially since y'all kind of actually started a little bit of a firestorm because someone mentioned AI when we were listening to that, and then someone in the comments. And then there's like this, we had this whole discussion in my comments on that video. And then listening to Janine Bardin's song at least about 10 times afterwards, I do now hear a lot more of like auto tune on Janine Bardin's song than when we first listened through. And I also just really enjoyed the vocal production of it. Vocal production is not so much a live audio perfectly sung by a human. It is the decisions that were made into the final recording and how we get there from delivery to also sometimes there are edits and things made, but I loved the vocal performance of, or in the sense of the vocal production of what Janine Bardin did. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Great decisions that they made throughout that song. Now, when we get to this, now I'm listening a little bit differently because I know it's very likely a similar situation with this same radio station. And so there's that part. So I was a little bit, hyper vigilant in listening to the actual performance. But okay, let me start more so with what I liked. Okay. What I really, really liked is her, she changed it into more of like a song you would hear on like a singing competition. And not in a bad way. Like I've been in so many singing competitions in my life. And it really made me think of like Christina Aguilera, for instance. And that's no small comparison. Christina is one of my favorite singers of all time. And I feel like she was also very, very inspired by her. It is doing a very like 90s to earliest of 2000s and a lot of the choices she made with her voice, a lot of the like growling, like the growl, when you're showing you are having some emotion in a part. And so that was also really, really cool too. I feel like this is a very powerful song that needs to have a lot of that emotion behind it. But I will say this one did not move me nearly as much as Janine's did. Uh, and I think part of it is that it became more of a sing song esque version of it instead of it being the emotional song that it is. And I think also not just like knowing, Andra, is it that I'm disconnected from this? I think Andra's performance of this song gives so much more soul, so much more of like coming from a place of hurt and harm and coming out of that, literally rising up. Because with this delivery, it sounds more like she's always been up. And she's just going to keep rising higher, so it makes it a little less of a emotional roller coaster in that way. Just like, Christina, like it's such a light hearted in the sense of performance from Christina. Like she does the same thing where like she's, ain't no other man gonna stand up next to you. And it's like, okay, all right, Christina, we don't feel like, or I don't feel like you're really yearning for that guy. It's more so like, I'm that girl, and I'm gonna be that girl. And so that's kind of what also this gives with that just style of vocal to me. Uh, and so I think it was a bit of a misplaced performance in the like acting or the emoting of the song. It didn't seem like any type of like, you know, acting to bring us in. That, and I think that's also what did it with Janine. She gave such a visual performance that it was hard to even try to, find the different parts of like what I was upset about because I was just so locked in to that one. Okay. And so I did actually take a note. I went ahead and pulled out a Google Doc. I told you I should start doing that and literally just started. Um, because when she hit about 115, I think that was the first very obvious place that felt like auto tune was used on her vocal. So three, four, five, six. Wow. Like even on the thousand, it's like, yeah, voices can do a little bit of the very hard note to note, but it's just different artifacts in there are giving a little bit of help on it. And something else they did with Janine Barden's version that I think they are doing with her too, they, instead of having it start out perfect in the intro, instead it's they let it sound a little shakier because that's actually a phenomenon that happens with live singers, where even in singing competitions and things like that, you'll start off and maybe your nerves and you haven't really worked into the full song yet. So, you might be trying to find the key or X, Y, and Z. Um, oh, goodness. And a few parts, I'm like, this is kind of pitchy actually to me. But I think they did it. I think they did it on purpose though. Like right there. And I feel like it's psychological. Like if they make it a little off in the beginning, you might be like, okay, well, oh, let me see. Ooh, let's see. Is she gonna make it through? Is she gonna do a good job? And then you get halfway through the song and it sounds like Christina Aguilera, and it's just like you invested in because you were like, oh, maybe this girl's gonna sing. Maybe she's nervous. Oh, I want to see it. And you get a little bit of all the spectrums. You're going to get a lot of different people who, one, want to support someone who they think might be newer to singing and younger, and then you get deeper in it. And it's like, oh, wait, no, she's a powerhouse if she can also sing this way, like fully, completely live. Um, but yeah, a little pitchy in some places. I also am not a fan of people still doing a lot of the growling like was done in the 90s. I mean, it is 6 years old, so probably at the time, some people really thought it was ahead of its time. But a thing that happens in Asian areas, they get some of our music and stylings a little bit later than some of the cutting edge things that we might do, and things we will then say are dated, and we don't do that anymore if we want to, yeah, no, seem like we're kind of up to date with the moving zeitgeist as it goes. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind on the notes, or not the notes, but the things that y'all were saying. Let me scroll up and see what y'all were talking about. Um, let me see. Y'all are going in. I love it. You said now you got to sing this song hard. You can't hold back on this one. Yeah, Fat Keys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, she's singing too pretty. Yes. Yeah, you got to sing oh my goodness, a boogie out of your nose to let the rest on your chin with this song. Clean vocals. Don't you dare cry, Ari. No, 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 no. And that's why I was like, I wonder what I was looking like because someone watching me through that could think like, oh, she may be really invested, but I was more so conflicted. I was really conflicted. It wasn't like a sadness of like, oh, this is emotionally making me feel a thing. It really wasn't. It was just kind of like someone competing in a competition for vocals, not so much really just feeling a moment in a song and wanting to give that to us. Struggle with it. Yes, J. Crim. Too safe. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you got to knock some stuff over. That's a little, dang it, rage room with her voice. Yeah, y'all killing it. Y'all are hilarious. Too polished. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta sing it like you've been through the dirt. Yes, Fat Keys. Yeah, Andra sang it like she had ashy knees and back pain. Oh goodness gracious. Singing just got out of a car wash. Oh my goodness. Squeaky clean. Y'all so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You said the notes were all there too. Oh, yeah, they probably had it on as a helper. Exactly. That dude from YouTube who requested Gonna Get Tight by that comment. I know, I know. It's a good song choice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, starting a song like this, you got to find that first level so you don't go down, but up the whole way through. And that's something I wonder if it's a little bit of a psychological thing they might add in too, because if it starts powerhouse, like if it starts Christina Aguilera, like some people don't like that style of voice. There's a bunch of people that like a lot of different things, and if you don't like Christina and you hear her start that way, you might immediately tune out and turn off, you know? So I don't know, I think it's a thing. I think I'm on to something. Um, oh my goodness, Docs, how are you? What's going on? That's my second time seeing Football Fest 2026 in the chat tonight. I'm just the best at games. They also had the same badge. What's that badge for? What does that mean? Docs, how are you? So good to see you. I have no problems with stylings. Do them, but make them your own. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Des, what's going on? Des. No, you are just on time, Des. Okay. We came on a little earlier than usual tonight. Um, but the topic is YouTube reactions. People have been requesting those over there, and y'all know me. I'm usually live in the moment, and if y'all request it in the chat, we do them immediately for the most part, unless I'm in the middle of an album reaction or maybe a game or something. But yeah, we're finally getting to some of these YouTube reactions right now. You're good about to get off work? Yes. Oh, FIFA World Cup. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh my goodness. Boom, pow with the surprise. Bazoom, pow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, after y'all get over 100 points, I just need to start throwing points y'all's way. Because my goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. 100 and freaking 20 freaking stream freaking streak freaking. Oh my goodness. I hope you had a good stream tonight. How is Ocarina of Time going? There you go. Dang. I spelled your name wrong. You got a Z at the end. Dang. I'm missing an R in there. There it is. Okay, there it is. So yeah, you guys sing that song like church. Exactly, exactly. Like I'm gonna rise up, and to think about it, it's like also some Asian cultures have been through some things that they've had to rise up through. And so there is a space I really feel like they can really draw it from instead of it just being like a group that's always had everything given to them. Like I don't, I'm not saying quite that. But yeah, like find the place and connect with the song and the topic of the song and the way that it should be connected, you know? Yeah, you want to send a link to an example of what you're talking about? Absolutely. And I think this is also a thing really quickly before we click that link while you get that prepared. She's also sitting for this performance. I think that's another like psychological thing that they want to do is have her sing something with the range and the power behind it while she's sitting down. Like that was a thing back in the 90s, especially that, oh my goodness, you're singing that way and you're sitting down, but I think that's also why I really connected more with Janine's song. Because when she's standing, I'm like, okay, this little lady, like, she may really be going from the like depths of her soul and spirit in her body to push all this stuff out. But seeing this person sit down, I'm like, okay, well, let me be maybe a little more um diligent in listening to what's happening. Because she made it look so easy, and she could have the pipes and vocals to make it look that easy, but I don't know. It's harder to connect with when we've seen that it was a thing for a long time, and the nonchalant, we talked about that too. Being too nonchalant's not gonna, for me, make me really connect with it. But you know, her thing could be like cool, chill girl with pipes. Okay, so I have the link from Fat Keys. You said this is an example um of singing. You're saying how you wanted her to perform this. Is that what you're saying, Keys? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so you said not right now. Fat Keys. So if you put something in the chat, you have to. I won't see it again after I get off stream. You got to send it to me on Discord so I can listen to it another time. But yes, so this is not quite what we were saying. Like she has this person that you have us listening to has an amazing pitch, amazing delivery, but it's not quite the like emotional experience kind of that we're talking about right now. But very, very cool. Very, very nice. Thank you so for sharing that. You said go ahead and play it. All right. Well, okay. All right, so you want like a full listening reaction type situation to this right now? Okay, never mind. Okay. No, okay. Okay. Absolutely. We can listen to it another time though too, as well. Okay, J Crim, I see a link in the chat. Is there something you want us to listen to as well right now? No, I feel like I want to listen to this later, maybe even in my own personal time. Okay. That sounded beautiful. That sounded really, really beautiful. Like I feel like I might want to learn that. Fat Keys. Like that might be a whole other situation. Um, okay, let's see. You said new Chad. Okay, here we go. It said, okay, new Chad Hugo. Because I know that they separated ish, right? I didn't know. I mean, it makes sense that Chad would go on and do some things on his own too. First, I've known about this. Thank you so much for letting us know. And interesting, it says jump up when, yeah. Uh, official video featuring Tierra Whack, Lake Lee. I feel like I've heard that person's name before. Oh yeah, production is his thing, and he knows he has to because now he's on his own. Now we're gonna get to hear what he is outside of nerd. The other thing is he only has 12,000 subscribers. This is very, very new. About 250,000 views in 3 weeks. Not bad. And let's see what's going on. Bella Porch has a new something another 23 hours ago. We might click that next. Let's see here. What's going on? Oh, it's short. It's super short. Ah, little sneak, little, a little bit of piece of something there. Okay, a minute and 55 seconds. Very cool. Um, the visuals, I'm thinking immediately of like Missy Elliott, even. But I'm also like Chad Hugo and dang on Pharrell have the what is it? The fountain of youth. He looks like he's in his 20s. Well, we saw his face for like one moment. I'm like, he looks like a baby boy almost. Oh my goodness. And it's giving, that like Timbaland, Missy. Oh, it's like a very, because they were trying to do something very futuristic, but also that felt soulful. It also slapped at the same time. Um, yeah, the visuals are giving all of that. Look at that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolute. Jump up when you. Okay. So the exclamation mark isn't supposed to be an I, upside down I. Jump up when you. Okay. 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 You knew you heard her, Des. Yes. Oh, Tara is in the song. So funny. Yes, I thought you were saying Tierra Whack is coming up, as in like you knew she was in it, and you're like, oh yeah, she's must be coming up because she's in a lot of stuff, and that's why I was like, yeah, she's been doing so much work lately. Absolutely, Jay Crim, thank you so much for sharing. You said Lil Crumb, absolutely. There's something going on in the production though, where it kind of felt he was like maybe too late for me in the production though. Like there's the big hit. I want him to have that like and I like things late in the beat by the way. I am very much so in that swing, but it's just like a the slightest millimeter.
Rocco Truth 97 just resubbed for 16 months. Howdy doll.
Rocco. Oh my goodness. How are you? Y'all cover your ears. It's about to be so loud. I'm about to play Rocco's song. Hold on. Cover your ears. Wait. No, you don't. Wait, do we need to change yours? Okay, good. I was about to say. Yes, J. Chris. And I have that for everybody. If there's a song you want me to put for your name for any of the subscribers, please DM me a clip. DM me a clip and I'll do that. Rocco, how are you? So good to see you. What's going on? But very, very cool. Thank you so much for sharing this, J. Crim. We're now going to listen to this new Bella Porch. Hey, turn up. Turn up. He said, knocking the door down and coming in here. Did I not just record that just now? Y'all, am I out of space on my computer? How we get. Dang on, they recorded that. That's messed up. All right, it is what it is. Okay, next song. That's like the first time I haven't recorded something in a long time. Okay. Now we're on to this Bella Porch. Stay Gone. And it's like I know who Bella Porch is, but I don't really know much about her. Like I think I knew she did music. I think I knew. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but here we go. Stay Gone. Oh. Yeah, the model. This visual is crazy though. Aww. Fat keys, yeah, it's weird. The video. It's so many things mixed together. It's like very unique too, but like familiar. Mm. Oh my goodness. Ah, it's a whole dang on Starlight Village Oracle Director, BCAM Operator, Hive Mind Creative Direction. Oh, okay. What questions do you have about who did what? I could try to pause it. Grip. Yeah, they had a actual whole production. I was like, this is a 4 or 5 part like dang on music video and song and oh wow. Part of me too was like, what if they made this into a video game? Like I could see someone playing that last little part before the outro. Oh my goodness. That was the visual was the video visual was kind of crazy. Like in a this was a movie that they did in 5.5 minutes. Like it's some old something or another. It's like old and new, but not new, but like 90s new, 80s new, and then like mythological. I don't know what in the world was going on. Oh, this part was so great to look at. Just like all these colors, the sparkles, and I really like the muted nature of the colors in all of this. Just really like, um, yeah, ooh, oh my goodness, it's like a an 80s touchscreen phone almost. But then this was kind of weird. And the sparkle, at least the sparkle went into her eye. And then it was a video game. Look, escape. And it looks like a, health bar maybe in the top right corner. And she's in this whole world. Yeah, we might need some think pieces to come out and tell us what's going on, what kind of cult she's in, at least in the music video. My goodness. My goodness. 2010's indie wave. You think so? Because I mean, I okay, and could be, yeah, because it would have nostalgic things from before that too. Is that a thing, Jay Crimson? Oh no. Yeah, nostalgia because they don't make music videos like that anymore. Yeah. But I feel it gives even like a style of uh, what's the guy who made like was it Clockwork Orange or something like that? What was the I can't think of his name, but he does a style and the colors like this. Um that comedian was in that. Oh, goodness gracious. I could not think of his name right now. Burton, no, love Burton. Love Tim Burton. No, I'm thinking of like let me see, who is the really stylistic director? Uh Wes Anderson. No, yeah, I think it's Wes Anderson. And I love how when I put in who is the really stylistic director, Tim Burton is in the list of the five it shows. It shows Tim Burton and then mentions the guy who did Clockwork Orange, which is Stanley Kubrick. But it's Wes Anderson, the pastel color palettes. Yeah, let's see. Wes Anderson. And if we look up like images, he does a very, it's like a, it's kind of like a muted thing that he does sometimes. Let me see, like, I'm like in front of it. It's just what it gives to me a little bit of, oh yeah, like you see these. Oh my goodness, Rocco. Thank you for gifting a sub to Rick Nonstop out here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you for the support, Rocco. I hope you had a wonderful time tonight at your R&B thing. I hope it was amazing. But yeah, by the way, y'all, you see this right here? Like it's giving, this could have been one of his like weird stylistic pieces, you know? So it's not too directly 2010 for me. It's just very stylistic in many ways for me. For me, no. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Thank you again, Rocco. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, not Kubrick. This is that was Wes Anderson. But I mean, maybe Wes mixed with Kubrick. We can blend them together. I actually might need to do a deep dive on Kubrick. Um, what's that song? Frank Ocean. Um, uh, no, Stanley Kubrick. This is a visionary stuff. Been trying to film pleasure with my eyes wide shut, but I keep on moving. Like I saw Eyes Wide Shut so long ago that I do not fully remember what I saw. I remember it was weird, but I might need to look it up again. Your favorite song? Novocaine, baby, I want you. Love me good, love me numb. When I'm gone, let me know, let me some. I changed up the lyrics a little bit. Love me some, love me some. Now Rocco's so done with me. Okay, oh, you're not done with me. Okay, he's like, don't change my lyrics, is what I thought you were gonna say. I just make it a little less numbing. Okay, a little less numbing, a little more lovely. Okay. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So, did y'all know that Bella Porch was doing her thing out here? And what y'all think about it? What did y'all think about it? Nope. You didn't know. Okay. For a moment, I thought you were like, you felt it was a nope on the song. I think you did mention earlier something like, this is cool. You saved this, right, to your playlist or something like that? Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Might go on your watch list. Okay, Rocco. Yes. I'm like, Fat Keys, what did you think? What did you think? Okay, yeah, thank you. Strange but cool. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very, very cool. All right. So now we are back to the list on let me see, list on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna say hi. I just reacted to this and it should be up, let's say, soon. Reacted to this live and it should be up soon. Okay. And now I swear some of, wait, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. There's so many comments that I missed. This one says, looking for anything to hate. You're so negative. I'm depressed after watching your reaction. Not going to lie. What video do y'all think that was them reacting to? Or that they sent a comment on? I know I hate depression. I hope they're not really depressed. But y'all, it was to my Drake reaction. Oh my goodness, they are in shambles. They are in shambles. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna say I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't want you to be depressed. That's such a strong feeling that I hope you lose when people don't like your favorite artist. It wasn't for me, and maybe don't don't hate watch things until you're sick. I hope you feel better. And I'll put a heart at the end. Genuinely. I'm going to put feel better sincerely. Heart emoji. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see here. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, I don't care if y'all flame me, but this song, oh, oh, you know it's so funny. Oh no, I already read that one. Okay, that was someone said that the Janine Burden song was really bad, but we had a whole little conversation about that. Okay, so they have a song, Polyphia. There's a request to listen to Polyphia ABC featuring Sophia Black. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me see. And this is someone who is saying that they really enjoyed the Neurotica reaction. So this was a comment on there and said, love the reaction. Please react to their song ABC featuring Sophia Black. Oh, that looks so good. I love how stylistic they are on their art. Between the way they dress, and then the stylistic nature of the like background and things like that. Oh my goodness, just so good. It's always very cohesive. Like they don't just wear something and then sit in a room. It's like the room is a part of the wardrobe or they are a part of the decor. Like it's all very cohesive. I've never seen them do something so colorful, I think. And maybe it's really colorful for Sophia Black. That name sounds familiar. Sophia Black. Sophia Black. I don't know. Maybe y'all can remind me of something she's done. But all right, here we go. Polyphia, ABC featuring Sophia Black 3 years ago. That's so cute. Oh boy. Next. Bruh, man. Goodness gracious. Oh. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Interesting. Interesting. And so cute. And that's the thing, like with a band that might have a majority, just off the top of my head, they might have a majority of men or guitarists and instrumentalists who have followed them for the beginning of their career, especially since they are a very instrumental band. But then to collaborate with someone who seems like she's like a pop girl, seems like this is her background. I mean, she might even be part Asian. Like she's literally was the lyrics out of nowhere were very, very Asian. Uh and it's just so cute. It's so cute. And they did this part that I thought was so funny because if you know about back in the day, this was the aesthetic of like boy bands and or girl groups and in the little magazines they had because we didn't have social media. So all of this kind of stuff was just in books and posters that you would get inside of magazines or inside of albums. And that's what would end up on all the walls and stuff like that. And y'all can't see Scott's face. Hold on, let me move myself out of the way. He's doing a whole, is it called mogging? He's mogging them right now. And so is Clay a little bit. Yeah. Some funny stuff going on with this. But yeah, real cute. Um and then this one moment, this is what the cover is, and it looks like this. And I guess also they probably wanted people to feel like it's their regular look and regular style to get their fans to click in. Because if they would have clicked in on, almost any other moment like this, if this was the cover, they might not have clicked into it. But what is happening is that they are able to blend or gain more fans. They're reaching into a demographic that's likely almost the opposite of what they're used to, but they found a way to overlap it in order for it to be authentic to them. And I don't know her work, but maybe authentic to her as well. But my goodness, the way it starts out in the beginning, too, where you have her doing the literal guitar riff at the beginning. That's what I've been telling y'all this whole time listening to Polyphia. I'm like, my goodness, their solos are like vocals, and that she just sang that exact melody line with them, or that they played the exact melody line with her. Ah, so cool to finally hear it in that way, how I've been hearing it inside of myself. So yeah, very, very cool. That they are doing something slightly outside of themselves, but it's still them. Like they have such a that ding, that little ding. I told y'all that's their thing, the ding. It's like if I hear that, I'm gonna know it's polyphia. So that's so cool that they have something that can help us know it's them if we're just listening to a random guitar. And that makes marketing. That's a marketing thing to, you know, have something that you can listen to and know it's somebody specific. Very, very cool. I'm like, who requested this again? This was uh King JC 159. Perfect. Okay. Looks like thank you for that request. And we're gonna get this put up as soon as we can. What did y'all think about this? What did y'all think? Um, oh, Mr. Info. You said, can you watch I Feel Fantastic? All right. Whose song is that, by the way? Yeah, we can definitely do it. Um, do we like house music? I'm into just about everything. There's probably something of every genre that I really love. So if you want us to react to something right now, Rocco, absolutely. Let us know. Drake, yeah. Oh, King of the Misfits. Okay, sleep so well. Thank you for the W stream. Thank you for saying W stream. King of the Misfits. We'll see you so soon. Oh my goodness. He said, you mess with this, it sounds scrambled, but you like scrambled? Okay. Okay. That was a lie. He said, cool though. Too funny. Too funny. He said, looking like Street Fighter. That's too funny. What's that link you have in there, J. Krim? All right. And Mr. Info, I Feel Fantastic. That's the, I guess, next one we will do. That's coming directly from YouTube. So let's see. One moment. Let me see if I can even find the right Mr. Wait, I said Mr. Fantastic. Let's see. I Feel Fantastic. Oh, okay. I guess this is it. Oh boy. I am not sure if this is the right thing, Mr. Info. Um, but this says, I Feel Fantastic. John Bergeron, Tara the Android. Oh boy. Official music video, almost 3 million views 4 years ago. All right, and it's pretty popular. Okay, let's click into this. Becky's no. Did she say run, 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 run? Becky's. It's marinating. Oh, fantastic. Oh, oh. New pose unlocked. Yeah, Bjork vibes. Computer Bjork. You might say. What is that? What is that that just popped up on the screen? Okay. Ooh, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Info. There it is. We did that. We that was 2 minutes and a half. Didn't even feel like it. That actually, ooh, that zoomed by so fast. That zoomed by really, really fast, actually. He said, nah, whoever produced this, I hope your toilet paper always fall off the toilet. In fact, he said, how dare y'all take some of his time to hear that? Oh my goodness. I feel fantastic. She felt fantastic. She's an android, but she felt fantastic. I mean, I am triggered when any AI or robot is like, I feel or I think. I'm like, you don't do this to me. Don't make me emotionally or intellectually invested in what is not possible for you. Okay? Respectfully. Yes, Becky, respectfully. All right, here we go on to Krim's link. I'm not sure what we have here, but J Krim, let's see. Uh it did not copy the link correctly. Let me try that again. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. um, okay. Okay. Interesting. They are a little bit. Oh, I was about to say they're a little bit smaller of a group. I thought it said 20 or like not 100,000, like half of that. This thing says 25 million subscribers, but I think this might not be them. Yay! And the English subtitles. I had a feeling that they were perfectly accurate. Yay! English subtitles are now available. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So, and I'll say, like, at first I wasn't really locked in on it. It was nice, right? It was interesting. We liked the chords, right? Fat keys. But the thing that was happening was I felt it was a little too predictable and pop on the top of doing something that was a little less pop in the production. So it was a bit of a mismatch to me. And I wish it wasn't so predictable. Na, 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 na. Like sometimes they think, oh, make it a hook so you remember it, which I did just remember it, but um I think they still could have done something memorable that was a little less just one dimensional when the production was like 3.5 dimensions. Or like the first part of the production was like 2.5 dimensions until we got to that spot where I was like, okay, like I really liked right after this. Yeah, like that whole bridge. I'm like, yes. That's it. That was really nice. I really enjoyed that part specifically. Oh, thank you for the lurker. Hello, good to see you. Thank you, Rocco, for the hydration reminder as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very cool. I really like the visuals too. I think that's what I enjoyed the most in this. Very, ooh, like these colors. My goodness. Oh, ooh. Mmm. Yeah. I feel like this might be my least favorite shot, but I'm not a really big fan of um, animal print. And I love yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, but too much yellow and I feel uncomfortable. Yeah. I feel like balance that out a little bit more. I thought could have been interesting, but it's not for me. Um, this is kind of interesting here when they switch to the yellow umbrellas. Yeah, this is also giving, like we were saying before, those telephones. This is giving Wes Anderson. It's the muted, pale colors with, and maybe if they were not randomly placed, that would be even more him. Like this is giving kind of very structured to, oh, and I used to work in a hotel it was very yellow themed. Like one of the whole restaurants was like this bottom half of this, and they were well known for fashion and things like that. And so you can see where they're getting it from. But yeah, some of it's really cool, some of it's a little bit too much for me personally. Yield color, yeah, true. Maybe that's why I feel a little cautioned when I see too much of it. Okay, very cool. Thank you so much for sharing this, Jake Karim, as well. Let's see here. What do we see next? We can do. Let me go to the comments. Let me see. Oh, let me respond. and say hi. Hi. We reacted to this tonight for sharing, and it should be up on the channel soon. Okay. Okay. Do that. All right. Next up. Let's see. Please react to the Wish Bush performance of her song and Toxic. All right. Okay, we have another Janine Bardem. We had a lot of people watch. Y'all, okay. The Janine Bardem video, y'all, the Janine Bardem video reaction to What If I Miss You for the Rest of My Life went crazy on the channel. We're already over like, I think 32,000 views right now. And so it's a lot of comments, a lot of requests came in on that video specifically. And I'm like, W to her fans, to her community, incredible. Um, and so now we have, let's see, react to these sushi kandi kodiet, if that's how you say that. React to the Wish Bush performance of her performing and Toxic. Okay. Okay. 2 weeks ago. Oh, she just did a new performance. Oh, wait a second. It looks like she performed both the same day, but one of them didn't get released until 2 weeks ago. She's at 23 million views on that video. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. In 2 months. And it looks like she plays guitar. Okay, here we go. And Toxic. I'm like, let me just clear everything off of the screen. Like I it didn't work. I tried to clear everything off the screen. Okay, I think I can at least clear that. Um this little girl, not girl, excuse me, woman, this little lady. let me let me backtrack a second. This woman is insane. And it's one of those things where her performance, um, from the way she moves her body to the way she just positions her face and like looks at the camera, it messes me up in like the best way. I'm there looking at her and I'm over here trying to just listen, but I'm like studying her face and her eyes, not in like a, trying to critique it, but it's just like I'm locked all the way into her eyes. And someone said when we reacted to her first video, when I said, oh my goodness, like the way she, does her thing, it's a whole performance. I'm like, and I was mentioning about her like shaking and that she should be an actress if she could actually like fake shaking from nerves. And someone in my comments on YouTube said, funny you should say that. She actually was an actress. They said she actually was an actress. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. Just like the way, the way she's giving so many emotions as she's singing this song. So much of it is through her eyes. And then even all the way to her lips and the way that she's singing this stuff. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good. She's such a rocker. I'm like emotional. You almost start crying. I don't know what half this song was about. Only like a fraction of it was in English. And I'm about to get emotional right now because one thing I love, y'all, one thing I love about art is when I could see or hear somebody and it looks like it means so much to them or that they are so like inside of it. Oh, they're coming out. The tears. Goodness gracious. To see people like so passionate about just about anything will probably make me emotional. That you can be so connected to something, to where you're giving it to the people who are watching that thing that you are doing. It's almost like a sacrifice of even your own emotions. We don't know how she personally feels in this moment while this is happening, but for her to give this type of performance, I think she can. I think she'll really be able to do some really amazing things. Um, oh my goodness gracious. She's probably already gotten so many calls. She's probably gotten so many calls. And it'll be so dope if we end up seeing her in some like movies and stuff. She's like so beautiful too. Um oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the subscription over on YouTube. I see you. Thank you so much. We're 9 away from 3,000. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And it's we're back at the same thing again. Like one, I feel, this was less maybe vocally manipulated if there is any in the vocal performance. Um but I'm also just lost in the performance that I can't even, fully look at this. Look at this. Oh, and then to go to this, like shortly after. And then to this. gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh, ugh, so good. So good. What did y'all think about this? Oh my goodness. Um, this one was more, it wasn't as, she was showing off like in the best way as a vocalist before. I think now she's showing, I also play guitar. She's also showing she's an instrumentalist, which is such a big deal as well. Um, I couldn't be as connected to the lyrics because she was definitely not singing in English for the majority of the song. I think that also made me a little bit emotional too, where it's like she sings in English so perfectly well, and then to still sing in like your, I'm guessing, native tongue too. That's so sweet because you're going to be on this stage, and sometimes people want to perform for the American gaze and the world gaze because there's so many people who speak in English across the world. And sometimes you might feel like if you have to do that in order to get to a really big mass. I mean, she did, the song that did blow up was all in English, but that she still sang a song that was in her native tongue. And it still was so emotional for me. Like I'm curious in maybe reading what the rest of the lyrics mean as well. But that was really, really cool for me. He says she tough. MF King Cakes. This is Janine Bardin. We reacted to her song she released 2 months ago, and that song now has almost 30 million views, and we have 30,000 views on our video, which the community, especially the people who are like, you got to listen to more Filipino artists. Like, oh my goodness, they support. It's really wonderful. You said passionate. Yeah, yeah, true that. Female Bruno? Y'all think? Mm, okay. See, and I know like some Filipino people are going to be watching this, but what I will say is she sings exponentially better than Bruno Mars. No shade on Bruno. Bruno is great. He has great songs and a style that's all his own, his a whole situation. But she, as a singer, is I mean, at least from what we hear in the vocal production of the performances, leagues above Bruno. Yeah. We talent seeking. I mean, Fat Keys will say I'm an A&R, and I, in my heart, I am. And I have been pretty good about knowing when people are about to blow up and hearing them in the early stages of their careers. She's not, I don't think she's very early, but I think she has so much farther she's going to go as an artist for sure, especially if I get emotional with all the music I hear, all the music I've heard in my life. Yeah, I'm betting on this young lady for sure. She got the intensity for sure. Yeah. Yeah, or sure she's going to be featured on a lot of productions. Absolutely, for sure. Absolutely, King Cakes. Yes, she sounds like a songwriter as well. And she is Jay Crimson. Her community also let me know that she wrote What If I Missed You for the Rest of My Life. And they told the lore, they told me that she wrote it in 15 minutes on the toilet. Okay, we'll just take it as it is. We'll let it be what that is because we don't know any different. But apparently that's the story of how she wrote the song that has blown up to so many views and so many listens. It be like that sometimes, yes, Becky. You can get locked in any place at any time. So yeah, really, really, really incredible. Just I want to hear more. I want to hear maybe an album of hers as well. That might be next. We might react to her latest album, or if there's something new that's about to come out, we might have to just lock in and hear the whole thing for sure. All right, let's see what is next for reactions. Oh, let me respond that I did this one. And now we have someone asked for Dianella Marlag, something like that. Okay, let me respond to this one. OMG, that we just reacted to this and it made me cry. It should be up on the YouTube, up on YouTube soon. Thank you so much for requesting this. Okay, that's done there. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, we did that. Now we're on to Tianella. Let's see here. Let me see what time is it. Oh, y'all gotta go soon. I gotta go soon. I gotta go soon. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, hold on, hold on. Interesting. I got a notification or I got a thing on my Google like news. It says Usher's new internship program offers college students touring opportunity. Very cool. I'm gonna look into that. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, Dianella singing Marillac. Okay, let's get to YouTube. Oh yeah, I keep just opening new tabs and I'm not going to YouTube. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, let's see. And this was also to reacting to Janine Burdin. Edwin Gonita, 6421. Can you please react to Dianella singing Marillac live at Cozy Cove? Okay, let's take a listen. Oh, 1 year ago? in your eyes. Child, you. Oh, unexpected. Very, 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 very interesting. Oh, and by the way, I love how the requested or the suggestion on the side is one of my favorite ever performances that's outside ever, ever, ever. And it's Miguel Atwood Ferguson and his band performing with Bilal, singing, what is this? Hang on to the world as it spins around. Oh, wait, what's that song? Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Uh, hold on tight and you will last. Give yourself respect. Now I want to. We might close out on that song actually. Um, dang, I can't think of it. Fat Keys, you know what I'm singing, right? Fat Keys, what am I singing? Uh, I will. I will. I'll play it right after this. Yeah, we're gonna play it. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that was really interesting, by the way. Ba, 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 ba. I wrote some notes, y'all. I had to write some notes down because I was feeling so many thoughts and so many emotions as we were listening to this. One, I really like the area. Like this is really cool to have like the nature in the background. And have all his bandmates performing with him. You know, definitely unexpected because it started out with him sounding more like he was a rapper or something. And then suddenly like this. It's like everyone danced for 2 seconds before then it becomes like an R&B song. So he does this intro that's, hip hop esque, and a little harder of a situation to go right into a very soft, sweet R&B that was also giving CCM fat keys for me as well. But then, I'm also thinking about, is there audio assistance in the vocals? And absolutely there. And he's doing a lot of things to the vocals. There's a lot of production and processing on his vocals, especially when you hear it in his vibrato as well. And then it was around the 1 minute mark where I was like, oh my goodness, this reminds me of Lloyd. This is, especially when you do that thing, that reminds me of Michael Jackson. It's like all connected because Lloyd does remind me a lot of Michael Jackson too. So he did that part. A pretty, pretty little. So there's that part. But it's a sweet song. It does feel very heavily American, or trying to, do the styles, and a lot of different things that we do across a music, for sure. And then something else was happening in me around this point. So it has around 2:30. I have a note. So listen to this. And so here's the thing, okay? I feel like that's a crowd track because, like, looking at the crowd, and hearing how hype the hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it gives that this crowd did not perform that hey, because it's very hard to give that much energy and you're moving like this much. And your mouth is moving like this much. Like there's a little bit more that has to come behind that. And did you see them in the back? Okay, wait, let me hold on. We're gonna do this big so y'all can see them a little bit better. But like, like there's barely a mouth is moving at that moment, when he's doing that part. So there's that. Okay, so that was in my head, and I was like, okay. I'm like, okay, I think some of the crowd vocals might be a track. And I'm not saying that they performed it and you could hear it there. I think they added it in after the fact. Okay, wait, actually, we can fast forward. The next part that was a little suspicious to me was around 4:25 when the crowd comes back in again, too. Okay, do y'all know what was weird for me in that moment? It's a little bit unsettling, that they were singing that loud and then clapping at the same time, but the audio levels were not quite right. If someone is clapping and they're feeling it, right? They made it seem like, oh, hey, oh, right. They're clapping. The claps were almost non existent. Fat keys, but you're singing that loud. A clap, the treble is going to shoot through a lot of the sounds that are happening. And I'm just like, oh snap! I think they put a choir on this thing too. I think they might have put a choir on it because you said that. Oh, the chord was loud. Oh, interesting. You also have those hay samples. So funny. Crowd was silent. Yes, exactly. Fat keys. Oh my goodness, they didn't sidechain compress right. Well, they also should have put claps on top. Like, go ahead and mix in some claps with that. So then it's not jarring for people who know what these rooms are supposed to sound like. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've, claps are always louder than the people because there's more people clapping than there are singing in almost any random room. In any random room, people will clap before they're going to sing. It's so, yeah, just add it in there so it feels more live. Like it's looks live, but it doesn't sound live in almost any capacity in this performance. But it looks nice. It looks beautiful. I think this looks great. I love especially nature. I'm such a nature child in general. So I love that. Love, love, love the way it looks. It looks like they're having a good time. Or a production or percussion track. Could be, but they cut the music out. So, you know, um, give them claps, you know. Oh my goodness, Hamburger, how are you? Good to see you. What's going on? And you said, love the live music aspect of this. I wish they cleared his vocal a bit better. It was a gospel song. Funny enough, Fat Keys. I don't think it was gospel. Because remember what he said? It felt like gospel when it first came on. But he said, you know, if you want to feel God, just look at your favorite person and then you see him. I was like, I don't know if that's really spiritual as much as it is just like blending a bunch of things together, like maybe thinking about God and thinking about your friends and your family and the good feelings and kind of just like putting them all together in a thing, in a little sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, yep, yep. Hey, New, how are you? What's going on? Okay, you had to go back and follow her and all that good stuff. Yes, MF King Cakes. So good. So, 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 so good. So, so, so good. All right, so very interesting. I'm like, do I have any other notes? Oh, I have one last thing at 3:49, but I think it was just kind of with some auto tune stuff. I think that was I literally put 3:49 girl. Okay, yeah. But really, really cool overall. I'm curious about like what his music is like in general because the way he started again, just that. And he's in a sweatsuit. And he said everyone dance and they're all seated. They're doing that top half, you know. So yeah, I'm so curious. I am a little curious. But yes, so glad for this request. Let me let them know that we just finished this request and we are on to see what is next. Let me reply. Hi. We just finished reacting to this. It should be on up on YouTube soon enough. Because now we're getting into you know, we're at like 10 videos already tonight. Thanks for the request. Okay, that's done. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey, wait. Okay. So let me see, what time is it? What time is it? Okay, so I need to go. So we're going to listen to this video that I was just telling y'all about, just one of my favorites. Um this was this was actually filmed like a couple of blocks from me in Los Angeles, but I didn't know it happened. Oh, I would have been there if I knew about it. But this is Miguel Atwood Ferguson Ensemble playing Someday We'll All Be Free featuring Bilal. Things are Yes, one of my favorites of an outdoor performance. And it suggested this for us. Oh, there it is, Brandon Coleman, your friend on the keys. A lot of very talented people in this group. We got Thundercat, Miguel Atwood, my goodness, Kamasi Washington, I've seen so many of them perform outside of this group, but I was not very familiar with Brandon Coleman. But, might have heard him before, like with hearing so many of these other people and so many different groups and things in my time. In my time. My goodness. My goodness. Y'all, we did that. We did that, and I have to actually run and do something. And I need to wake up to go to my concert tomorrow or today. Now it's today. I got to be seated by 4:15. It's probably going to be only like an hour or so to get there at the most. Yeah, we have time for all the things. Okay, y'all. So I will see y'all so soon. Let's raid out as we do. Always got to if we can. So let me see here. Oh, I see. Oh, that's why I couldn't get rid of that. Okay, now I think I've arranged them in a way that I'll at least know where we are in the future. Okay, y'all, let's raid to somebody. Let me see. Give me one moment. If y'all don't mind raiding with me, it's so always appreciated, even if you don't stick around. It's a lot to ask to be like, thank you for being here, and then come hang out with someone else for the rest of the night. None of that. Just saying hello is always helpful for all the things. Helps us grow the community as well. Helps us grow their community as well. All the things.
You think you're scared? I'm scared. You think you're...
What in the world? There's somebody on the front page. I'm doing all sorts of things right now. Let's see where we're going to go. Let's see who is online. Is there anybody y'all want me to raid, by the way? I already know where we're going to go. This is my teammate.
Just know it's not just you.
This is my teammate who helped me clutch
that'll be a different day. Y'all got
our
it.
win last night on the game show. Y'all almost put it in her chat. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Over on YouTube, Red V2HG just said, hey, still waiting for Lil Uzi Maverick album. Absolutely. We did 10 different reactions or so from YouTube today. And we have so many that we need to do. So I definitely can get to it. I definitely can. I'm going to screenshot that, Red. I'm going to screenshot that because you also want a full album. So it's going to be, we need to like set time aside outside of doing a lot of random reactions in general, because then we can like knock a bunch of these out, and then we can like set up some time to do like an album. We got to see. You got to let me know your favorites from it or something. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, so let me see here where we're going. What we doing? Let me put this raid message in. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me paste. Yes, we gotta get hype over there. Let me see. Y'all, I feel like we should change up the raid message to something like congrats on the win. Raid. Okay, congrats on the win. And then we'll do another raid rocket. Okay. I'm like, here's the raid message. Copy a whole bunch of those. I'm going to try to get it in the chat too for y'all. Oh, whoops. I just made a clip. Okay. There we go. So those are my other raid messages. They automatically pop up. Don't forget to claim your complimentary goodie bag. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Leroy. You're paying for those, right? Something like that. Oh, man. No, ma'am. Who paying for that then? Oh, wait, we can do something like, oh, that's so funny. There we go. Something like that, y'all. And I will see y'all so very soon. Thank y'all so much for all the things. Thank you, Rocco, for the resubscription. Thank you
So
for
many
also
people here I
gifting to
care
the
about.
community. Rocco, always so good to see you.
Love it, W
Thank y'all for
community.
chatting with me.
I miss that Cavo.
Thank y'all for chatting with me. Thank y'all for lurking with me. Thank y'all for suggesting songs and things. Oh, we're gonna do a special one. Congrats on the win. Or you can put whatever you feeling like when we get over there. Oh, we're in there. Okay.
Oh my goodness. My captain, my captain. Hello.
Pre-show with a bag full of pre-rolls, no fear in the crowd full of freak hoes. Feel brave as I walk to the stage and I tell them to behave as I put them in the days. I've been bold when I've been bad, bitch mad when I give a man whiplash. I consult your bait as a quick cash, sexy walk my way to a big bag.
Let's go. Congrats on the win. No, congrats to you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought Ari said that. I'm so weak. Thank you. Thank you.